computer that was causing the trouble. Okay, we're back. We're at Lazarus, and I'm deciding to reduce the burden because we have a little bit of lag time. These guys are taking too much stuff now to fix them. They're eating into my aluminum, and that's not acceptable. What we did was we built a lot of stuff in the past to beef up our battery bank, and it has done its job. And now it's time to get rid of some of the stuff here just to reduce the complexity, because there's a fair lag around because there's so much stuff here. So I'm going to go ahead and reduce the quantity of stuff we have here. Just cut it back. Make sure everything is fixed that is here and is not expensive to use. That's why I wanted to get rid of the now that we've got the power banked, I don't think we need two sets of that. So, oops, put it there, disconnect here, bring it over here and see if we can make that run. I might have enough cabling, I should. There we go. And then we just get rid of this one. And the more things we can eliminate, the less complex is the build right here at Lazarus. But what I did was, well, I'll show you when we get around the corner, I added a lot of power storage. I also added a lot of power grab, and initially that will work. Anything that's not expensive to fix, I'm going to go ahead and fix. Just going to double check. See, that one's kind of expensive to fix. Not super, but we got plenty of others. Let's just take it out of here. It's kind of oddly placed and just too expensive to fix. Oops, I don't need that on. And what we'll do is over time we'll just keep removing items that are costing too much to fix. That one just needs copper, so we should be close enough to the boat to fix that. That's kind of odd that it's, yeah, both of those need copper. So again here, we've only got one guy on that. So let's just take that directly to here. Let's get rid of this one. There we go. We've got copper on the boat, so. Alright, back to detecting who can go and who has to stay. Okay, or who should stay. Now see, now we have copper because we're closer to the boat. We're just a little too far away from the boat to fix this one. Isn't that funny? But they did, I really do believe that they've extended how far you can reach from the boat to do fixes, because I am definitely bastards. Sneak it up on me there, weren't you? Almost daylight, they're kind of brave. You notice how they were staying in the darkness. Alright, that fixed. That didn't cost much to fix, so we're going to go ahead and do it. And I'm finding tons of plastic, but what I did was I made so many more batteries, guys, so that we could bank power. So we will have it to use when we need it. Stuck on something. There we go. So I extended the, we had these original 4, and I added 7 more over here. I think there's 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7. And they are now full. And that all feeds upstairs to Lazarus. This is just my little plug where I can fix myself. Might as well do it. Alright, the elevator was not working when I got here. All the lights were red. So I went the alternative route over around the corner there that way, climbed all the way up top, and it turns out that either I didn't eliminate all the pinkies and they spread, or there's one room down here that I have not been able to clear, and I think that has contributed to a reinfestation at the top. I just spent a while killing pinkies up there at the top. And the reason I didn't show that was because I had serious frame drop. I mean, serious. And I also I had my food processor here, and I built an entirely separate bank of batteries just to feed the food processor. So there's 7 more here. Now what we'll do when we're running the machines is we'll just daisy chain them all together. I don't want to get rid of them right now, but I did remove the food processor because I think it was at least partially responsible for the delays and the lag that I was experiencing. I also had put the food composter out here, and I think that also contributed to it. But for that to run the composter, I put an additional 5 batteries over here. They're all full too, and this is the way you had to go up to get back up top when the elevator wouldn't work. So it's good that I know that route. Turn that off. And I'm just going to double check that everything is good. I took out quite a few of the wind generators that were over here. I put them in and then I just promptly took them right back out. They were all along this corner over here. And the reason being, as soon as they filled up the batteries and got us that initial juice to keep going, they became redundant because they're too expensive to maintain. And so now we don't use this. And because we've reduced the quantity of things here, we're getting a lot better performance. I think it's really important not to overpack your area, which I had done. And the reason there's water tanks here is because I was using the water I brought it over in the small water thingies, and I was using it to run the food processor and the composter. But right now, we don't need this many water tankies here. I'm just going to fill backward, use the 2 end ones to fill these 3, I think. Because the whole time I was running the food processor, these 3 maintained pretty well. So I think that's enough water to run the food processor. The food processor was kind of slow, but it did work. Now I may be able to reinstall the food processor upstairs because there are 4 large saltwater tanks up there, or 4 large saltwater pumps. So I think what I should do is, because it's so labor intensive to fill these things with the small water thingies that you make in your fabricator, this is not a way that's conducive to continuation. So I'm just going to take this apart. It's 100% durability, so we'll get back all the pieces, parts, and we can rebuild this upstairs. So then we'll just repeat that here. Send the water to the other 3. It should fill them up, or get them pretty close. But we'll leave the 3 here just in case we need them. I've got 2 on board the ship too, and I can run the food machine there if need be. I'm just going to park it on the back deck and take the power drag directly from the ship. Seems to work best that way. It needs to be close to the things that are making it operate. Wow, my ship is drifting. That's unusual. It's not where it was before. Not liking that. Alright, we'll just wait till this runs all the way out. Should be any time now. There we go. Get rid of the tubes, get rid of this. And then we'll have 3 full tanks that we can use if needed. But already I can feel a performance boost. Whew. Back to the sun. Alright, so we've got a lot more power available to Lazarus. And let's run upstairs. I'll show you what I meant by Then we'll get on our way. I'm not real happy about the boat drifting like that, but because there are mines. So let's go eliminate a couple of mines while we're here. Make sure there are none directly behind the boat. See any. Okay, so I think I eliminated all the ones that were on the way here because oh, it's a box. Yeah, I eliminated all the ones that were out this way because that's the way I chose to drive into the dock. Alright, so I fixed the ones that were up there on that balcony, and I installed and fixed everything that was here. Installed a boatload more power generators, and let's see, on the roof as well. I've got ones underway on the roof. They're not complete yet, but they're underway. I'll show you where they are in a minute. So now we've got power coming in from the solar generators, and as the sun crosses the sky, even the ones that are in shadow now will start to produce. I think the one in the far corner might need to go because it might be a little too far, but I tried to stagger them so they're not blocking each other too much, but that they're generating a lot of power. Alright, so when we ran upstairs, we fixed. What happened was the pinkies had attacked the wires and the batteries upstairs on the roof, and they had detached wires, and those wires were the thing that made the elevator run. So as soon as I reattached the battery, the elevator started to run. So now all that power downstairs comes up to here through here. Now this is part of my question about gating the power. I can easily run a few more lines down to the garage so that I can power all 4 of these door thingies. There must be a reason why they have 4 separate ones. So I'm thinking of taking, I now have 3 separate battery banks downstairs. So I'm thinking about running 2 more down and plugging in the additional 2 batteries on a completely separate line so that it can draw. I did double check, and it appears that all 4 of the Lazarus cradles are still intact and not damaged. This is the room I could not get in, couldn't figure out how to get into, and I think that's reinfesting Lazarus from there. Oh good. This was one of my questions, because I wanted to build some additional. I tore down 2 tanks, so there should be enough to build without any effort. Why are you doing that? Okay. So let's go ahead and get them in place so that we can have a storage overload of water. Hey, let's not drag the water cord all the way around it. Let's put them on this side. Because the reason they're here is because the pumps are right downstairs. So let's group them so that they can feed each other. Doesn't matter to me if they're kind of in the walkway. It needs storage cylinder. Why does it need a storage cylinder? I took apart 2 perfectly good ones. Okay. Okay, we get daisy chain into that one. The water pumps are right down there, underneath here. Excuse me. On that platform. That's a water purifier, so I'm going to run a wire up here with water, bring it over to these tanks, and fill them from there. I'm sorry for coughing out. Alright, let's see what we got in here. I stuffed some stuff in here earlier. Okay, we're going to use those. I should have everything on me to remake the water collection thingy. Thing is, like, when you have, if we try to run all 4 of these at the same time, I think we're going to run into trouble with water and power. So I've got 7 batteries over here. I've got like 14 downstairs, plus 5, so that's 19, plus 2 up on the battery on the balcony. Okay, we don't. I put some stuff in here, so it should have. There's connectors. Let's get a few more of those. Logic chip. I don't think we need that for the storage cylinder. That's what we need. Let's see. It should tell me what I need here. Yeah, water tank. That should be enough for one additional water tank. So when I start walking over there, it should go ahead and make it. Getting heavy. I really want to get in that room up there. I just can't figure out how. There's no direct access that I can find. So there must be some other way up there. There we go. So that's 1 water tank per, and I'm not sure that's going to be enough. So honestly, I think probably I'll build some more. Maybe not right now. There's no reason not to build more water tanks. They don't hardly take anything. Might as well store more water rather than less. Let's go down there and see what we need. Actually, where is this save room? It's over here. Save and heal. I've got water pumped to all 4 of the machines. It's all plumbed. It's all wired. Everything's ready. Just needed more power. Like I said, I really think I need to just build more batteries everywhere and double line them, so they're not all running off of one power supply. That if one of the bugs goes and disrupts the cord, suddenly it kills all my humans. That's what I'm worried about. Because, I mean, technically, if the power goes off while they're being cooked, I don't know, will it pause or will it kill them? I don't know. I don't want that to happen, so that's why I'm banking as much power as possible. Alright, let's run up here. I can show you this area. I've already shown it this on earlier ones, but I managed to get into this room. There is an outside room I can't get to, but I have an idea on how to do that too. Now that I know about how to bungee, I can drop down onto it. See, it's that door over there. It's got some good supplies in there, but the door doesn't open, so we're going to have to come down from above. But I don't see how I can get up on the roof, so I might try to use boxes or connector thingies to walk across the wall to get up above it, if that makes any sense. Okay, so this is the place that I've been stashing, but there's only 2 batteries here. I think it would be a good idea to build another couple, because we can certainly collect that much power. We've proven that if you have this many solar power, there, we'll build those. Whoops. We'll build those. Well, then we'll have 4 additional ones up here. We've got this many. Oops. Yeah, those things are going to have to go. I fixed them earlier, excuse me. But I think it's time for them to go. Yeah, they're gonna use aluminum, and I don't have much aluminum. So we're gonna just go ahead and take these out. They serve their purpose. They helped us bank a lot of power. But now they're just too costly. So we won't bank any additional power during the night. But we will, we can time it so that we're using the Lazarus pods during the day, I think. I think I can figure that out. So I think that's the wise thing to do, is just not to tax it during the night when we don't have solar power coming in. And I can also build some additional. What have I got on me? I don't have any solar chips, so we'll plan to put a couple more, another array of solar up here when we have time. But we won't need 2 full arrays, so let's just get rid of this one. I don't think. We could always put it back in, if and when. But now we can put 3 additional solars up here. That will pull enough in to feed these other 2 batteries. And then we'll have a significant, yeah, because these things create a lot of power, and they're not damaged. I mean, they don't have a lot of damage over time, whereas the darn wind ones are just constantly degrading, and it's expensive too. They want stuff like aluminum and silicon sometimes, and those are expensive commodities, especially aluminum. You don't find that much. Now, I have not looted this entire facility because there are a couple of places that it's hard to get to, or that I haven't taken the time. So there's more stuff. I did find a blue basketball. So look up top there. I have orange and blue now. So I believe you could come up with each color and play against yourself to see if whether orange or blue. This is new in the newest release, and it sounds like it's time for a basketball horse game here between myself and myself. But I suck at basketball, so it should be very entertaining. All right, now the place that I want to go, the door is clear on the other side. There's no direct path that I can find. So I'm thinking about putting boxes up on the wall and kind of zigzagging my way up over to the other side. I haven't tried it out too much, but I use boxes all the time to climb on. So I'm thinking since they'll let me stick them to the wall, I can build a little stairway up to the top. I'll just be ready to have a lot of supplies to make the small boxes, because I'm not going to need the big ones. But the small ones would come in handy. Okay, let's go ahead and save ourselves. We're healthy now. Let's save our progress, because we did make some changes. And all of it is to try and improve the performance. Because I'm not kidding, I had such serious lag here when I was playing earlier, so I didn't want to bring you guys back, make you suffer through that. Now, where is that set of stairs that goes down to the... See, I haven't looted that area down there, so there's stuff to do. There is a quick way down, which is just to jump in the water. Oh, there it is. Nope, that's not it either. So it's going to be where the water tanks are. But anyway, let's go on up to the top. Trying to remember which way. This is the elevator that goes up, because I daisy chained all the power down from the roof. You can see the blue cable hanging down from there. So that is think 4 or 5 windmills, but it's only 2 batteries. So I'm not stockpiling much power up top. It's feeding down into the building. But again, I think I could put additional batteries up top. And I want a double redundancy on power coming into this elevator, because that's a pain in the ass if I have to go and climb all the way to the top each time. When the elevator goes, so does the front door power. So that was a son of a gun, because you couldn't even get here to do these stairs. You couldn't get into the main lobby. So I had to go up the back way. I'm really glad I learned the back way. Ooh, you bastards. Excuse my language. So when I got up here, there were pinkies everywhere. And they had torn apart the batteries and torn the wires off of them. So these are the ones that I want to create. There we go. I knew I had some stuff on me to do that. From still got some bad guy energy. Okay. Oh, there's another basketball game. I'm just going to pick up the basketballs because I'm worried about them rolling off. Where are you? There you go. Those are left over from me having killed Pinky Blobs. Oh, and another one of the blue tentacle guys had shown up on one of these light fixtures. And, oh yeah, it was that one down there. And while I was shooting at it, the angels kept hovering right around me and getting right in the way. And I thought, that son of a gun is trying to make me accidentally shoot him. It felt like they were on purpose trying to put themselves in the harm's way. It was the weirdest thing. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 additional. This is the big ones, but I'm not going to afford titanium for that. Okay, so I've been running around here killing pinkies. See, there's a bunch more there. I got power on my... It's hard to see with it. Oh man, oh no I don't. So let me get to a battery real quick and fill this up. Because it is the best way to combat the pinkies. You just shoot a high power blob in point blank and they just absolutely dissolve. Connect to the rifle, yes please. Well, that's going to take too long. Let's set that down for a sec and fill it directly off of here. That should be much quicker. Yeah. I have not consistently been able to fill the rifle off of my backpack. Though it is possible. You have to have the backpack on your back. You can't do it from like holding it in your hand or something. And to be honest, it only sometimes works and sometimes doesn't. Okay, let's go ahead and fill myself up too. So when I'm filling myself up, it's pulling from the other batteries. Ah! And my finger on the wrong... Oops. The heck. Ah! I'm having a little snafu. Come on. Okay, grab that stupid cable. There we go. Get my darn glow sticks. They're rolling all over the place. Ah! Come back, you. Honestly, haven't figured out a use for the glow sticks. Okay, this is our elevator. I've cleared all the pinkies out of this room and I don't want them to get back in, so we're gonna go ahead and close the door. Yep, we got everything filled up. Let's go put that, attach that back in. Let's go after the pinkies. So, I gotta go down and fix the pumps, which we're gonna do shortly. I don't want to attack the angels until I'm ready to... Oh, look at them all, jeez. I thought I got rid of them all. I swear to God I got rid of them all, but they're all back. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. This, I think it feels to me like there are more here now. Yeah, that works. Than there were when I cleared them out the first time. I have to be super careful not to shoot at the angels, or I'm going to start out like I think there are 4 angels, 3 or 4 angels up here. Look at them, they're going nuts. And I've already cleaned them out of there once. Hide under the stairs because the stairs act like a Faraday cage to split the signal. You can actually use that yourself and hide under metal stairs. I was watching a friend of mine play, and he was fighting the angels at Exodus. He'd gotten into a battle with them, and he was hiding under... Oh wow, look at them all. Look at the huge quantity of them that's under there. Yeah, they breed and reproduce and grow in blob strength over time. You take out quite a few of them with one, but you probably miss a few, and then I think they reinfested. I didn't get them all the first time. I thought I did, but now see, I was shooting the ones that were up on that sign, and he got right in between. And I happened to glance, take myself off the. See, when you're like this, you can't really see what's going on around you. And if I had, I think I would have hit him. Most of them. Now their little body parts fall down and you can make them into food. At least one fell down and I didn't get him. They get really persnickety about you shooting them. Okay, I saw one going up there. Okay. Originally they were in these little buildings. And I came around each individual one, and there are at least four of them. And cleared them all out. So where these came from, I don't know. The other thing that I've noticed is that several places that I know I thoroughly cleansed now have gear again. So I think stuff may respawn. I don't know exactly how. But there is stuff here that wasn't here before. I've made it up to this platform, and I dropped the ladder. But I still have to go all the way to the top to activate that. So that's another thing we want to do here. Not today, though. I've been playing a long time. I'm tired. Oh, there's some more. Yep, they come right for you, baby. They're hard to kill, too. Sort of amorphous blobs. I see you. Acting all innocent under there. Can put the gun away when the angels come around. They make me nervous because it's like they're not happy that you're shooting stuff. Not sure what their purpose. Like 1, 2, 3. At least 3. It might be 4. If you get one pissed off, man, they all come. And then you're in a world of hurt. Okay, so this is looking promisingly clear of pinkies. Alright, so now we've got that done. Let's go ahead and cut this up because this was not here before. I cleaned all of this up, so isn't that weird? I cleared all this out. And now they're back. But I think it's because, like I said, I did not clean out that room downstairs. So, oh, that's plastic. That's what we need. On this particular facility, plastic and fabric are the real bugaboos. I got a lot of plastic and fabric from other facilities, but I've eaten up a lot of it fixing this place up again. Sometimes use fabric and plastic to fix the windmills. Oh, look, this is back. Makes me think there might be some more pinkies in there. Let's find out. I hear one. At least one. Ah. I think there's some more up there. Yeah, there's definitely more up there. Oh my God. Really? I put the glass bullets in because they're supposed to operate with soft tissue. Look at these things. They're just everywhere. They sidle along and they sneak up on you. A little at a time. Oops, sorry, that's me. And then they gang up on you. They form a big blob and they just come right after you. So let's make sure there are no more in here. Nope, all good. That one's full though. You know, at one point I had some. Ah, darn, I stashed them. I think my rifle's out of charge, yeah. So we're going to have to rely on... I don't want to let them sit over this. Little boogers are multiplying. here. Let's see. I can hear one. Still one in there somewhere. That one. Okay. That's clear, but I can hear them. So they're either under it or over it. Ah, there's one. Yeah, you can't shoot them through the... It's hard to shoot them anyway. Through the railings and stuff, because the railing deflects your shot. Sure. They are definitely not friendly. Even before you shoot at them. Not friendly. I don't see any more. Alright, so that's got to be at least a good chunk of the pinkies. Oh, and there's a place up there on the top of there that there's no other way to get to. I think you're supposed to jump from there and land on it. It scares the shit out of me. Alright, so we just are trying to make one. How many were there again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more of those. I don't know if we'll do that right now. Like I said, I'm getting pretty tired, but I have rectified a lot of the trouble that those darn... I've closed all the doors so the pinkies can't get back in. Try to clear them out. I keep hearing them. But we were reclaiming the space. There we go. Yeah, this is the vulnerability. This is the battery that was attacked. The pinkies were all over it, and there was bumblebees here too. So what they were doing was they had torn the wires off, and that disconnected here, and that made it so that the elevator downstairs wouldn't work. So if you needed any proof that that's how the elevator works, there you have it. And so my thought was, how do I do like a double redundancy? And I think the only thing to do is to build another battery here, at least one more. Oops, don't need that on. So we're going to build a couple more batteries up here, so that we can, there we go. We'll just stagger them. And hopefully what that's going to do is going to create, you know, might be a good idea. Is to create a battery in here. If that doesn't run, the elevator doesn't run. Definitely would be a good idea to put at least one battery in here. One battery ought to do it. So that we can pool the energy. And we have the fabricator here, so we can build the pieces parts. I think we've got, might not have the materials. Yeah, we don't have the materials up here. So I'll bring up the materials. I've collected some stuff, but it's not going to be enough. Let's see what we need for the... I've got some downstairs. Yeah, battery cells, and the battery cells are... That's it. Yeah, they need the fabric. So I've got fabric on board the boat. I'll bring up enough to build 2 more. And what I'll do is I'll daisy chain them and create another attachment point so that they'd have to disrupt like four cords to shut down the elevator again. It's a good thing you can get up here without the elevator, because otherwise I would have had to start all over again. Oh my god, I was not looking forward to that. I did fix all of these guys. They were all slightly damaged, but they're all pulling now. But I think I do need fabric to ensure everything's fixed and stays fixed. And to build those additional parts over there, we're going to need all the pieces, parts. I do have some downstairs, but not enough. So let's grab up all this stuff, take it with us. Well, actually, we don't need to take it with us. We've got boxes, so let's put it in the box. And let's put the stuff that we might need to build these. We're going to need, I don't think we need display. We need alloy frames. We need logic chips. We don't need those. The only thing we need for the other ones is the solar cells. We don't have any of those. Let's leave the basketballs here so we can play, and I've got brown ones I'll bring up. Yeah, we don't need any of the rest of the stuff. I think... Let me drop these real quick and see if they are still active. Because if they are, I could put them on the... Oh, what did I just do? Oh, I put them in the... Jeez. Take that. Take that. Go over by this machine, because they will fit right on here. If they still have some count on them, I think they do. Because I think I took them off the food thing downstairs. Yeah, just a little bit. Not a lot of additional uses. No, that one's dead. So that can go in here. You don't get much back from it, but every little. Alright, push that down. Just depower everything that we can. Alright, now close the door so the bugs can't get back in. That's what saved us, was I had anally retentively closed all the doors so that the guys could not get in, so the only damage they could do was out here. That's why, another reason why I wanted to put a battery in there, because that would have been fine, because they don't lose signal unless you use it, so it's not like there's a slow seepage over time or something. They just, if you build up the batteries, the power stays until you use it. So if I had done that and put a battery inside there, then the elevator would have continued to work. And it saved me a long clamber up the side of the building. Okay, let's go back down. So note to self, if you're playing this game, close doors behind you. It saved you a world of hurt. Alright. Didn't look... When I came here, there were some tables and some TV monitors and stuff, and I swear to God I already destroyed those before, because I'm real thorough. So it surprised me. I did find a way to get out under one of those, but I can't figure out how to get across to the other ones. I'll have to see if I can remember how to do that again. Alright, so that's our elevator, protected from above. There are no creatures inside this room. They're locked in there. And there may be some down below where the water is. So let's take a quick rundown and see what we're going to need for the water pump. I haven't even really gone down there. So I've been up there, I've been over there, I've been up that ladder and up those stairs. This is the one room I have not been able to get into. So we've got some work to do. Oh, and that little room off the side of there, down there, that I have to figure out how to get to. So this one also has 4 power outlets going through. Or no, 2 power outlets and 2 water. And so I can't quite figure out I can't for the life of me remember where this elevator goes. Let's go check it out and find out. I don't know if it goes up and down. I think it does. Let's go down. See if we can get down to where the water pumps are. I have not killed all of the... well, you know what I don't probably have? Is a lot of ammo. I don't have much for the pistol, but I've got plenty for the rifle. But I don't think that the electric one is dead, so let's go with the other one. Alright. I haven't cleared this area at all yet. So where are the water pumps? Are they through there? I don't know. But I did see some stuff over here. I hate to go through an area and not clear it out because I don't want to have to come back. Ooh. Hot dog. Alright, a stash. I don't think there was anything over here because I did have to come down. I don't know if this is the way to the water pumps or not. I did kill quite a few of the monsters on the walls down here. I think I didn't get them all though. I'm not really sure where we are in relationship to the other places. I haven't been down here before. So I cleaned out a lot of the stuff that was down in that water though. So it should be a lot safer. I won't say it's safe, but safer. Ah. Oh. Get out you. Check on top of everything. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, it's a good idea to check on top of everything. Could have used this earlier. The problem in here was plastic and fabric. You could not find them to save your life. Well, that and I used a lot of it to set things up and to get things fixed, so... Boy, it's quiet down here, isn't it? There were creatures down in the water. So I killed a lot of those. I won't say I got them all. Oh yeah, this is where the pumps are for sure. So you got a water pump and an electricity thing coming through here. So you could probably take that up that way. You could bring that through the door and take it up the elevator, I guess. I'm not sure that would be easier than just taking it up the ladder. Where's the ladder? I know there's a ladder down from the central place where the water tanks are, but I don't know where that is in respect for here. It's up there somewhere. Huh. Yeah, we haven't been here before. There's definitely a ladder that comes down from above. I couldn't tell you exactly where, though. We'll have to figure it out. Okay, so there's the water pumps. And they pump salt water, but you can't use salt water. You have to purify it. So here's a purifier. Let's see what it needs to fix it. We need plastic, fabric, and polyurethane. Okay. We got all that on the ship. And this is what made me think we're going to need a lot of water. You've got 4 separate water pumps down here. Why would you need 4 separate water pumps unless you need a lot of water? Oh, that dog. Then oh, there's the ladder. So we could take this up to the main platform via that. Actually, do we have any other cables on us? Because that won't be enough. Yeah, we've got 54, so we might actually be able to get it at least up to the top of the ladder. And then we can work with that from there. So these guys are going to need plastic. And they need power. So we need plastic. Oh, there's some. Hot dog. Plastic and some... Oh, there's power. But we'll probably drop... we'll drop a power cable down to power the pumps. Ooh, these things give you lots of good stuff. 2 plastic strips. They don't work, so you might as well chop them up. And we do have a fabricator and a recycler up on that main floor. So if we can get, these have plastic in them too. So if we can get up there, we can grind it up and then we'll have the plastic to come fix these things. Might as well get them running. Okay, make sure you look behind everything. Oops. I'm sure there will be some hidden places down here. Let's attach our backpack just so we don't accidentally run ourselves out of power. It's a bad time to need to climb a ladder when you don't have any power. Just a real good idea to check everywhere. They've been hiding the new money that they introduced, and they've been hiding that everywhere. Thank you. If you were watching the earlier run today, kind of tucked in and around everything. Okay, so what's the point of this area? Oops. What is the purpose of this little bay here? I think probably there was... See, I would have thought that those guys would be sitting over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh! Maybe that places where you could put another purifier, but why have the purifier so far away from the water pump? Why ask why? So we need plastic and polyurethane. What else? I can't remember. I'll go back and run by them and double check. Okay. We'll come down and do a more thorough perusal of this area down here. I wonder... See, that's platform up there. No, that's not the one that's under the room with the that I can't get into. Alright, so let's double check what we needed again. I think it was just plastic. Yeah, plastic that we don't have. It takes a lot of other stuff, but I have everything else. Okay. And this, obviously this is going to come over here and fit on freshwater outlet, saltwater inlet. So let's do a splitter so that we can bring, well, actually we probably need two, because there's 4 machines, and I expect it's probably a good idea to get all 4 of them working. So let's do, we'll do 2. I don't have enough stuff. Shoot. Okay, so for right now, we'll just bring this over to this machine. And attach this machine to that. At least one's up and functional. So once we get power down here, we could actually start, well, we got to fix that, but we could start pumping water. And then we got to get it up that ladder somehow. So let's see if we have enough. I don't think we do, but I just strung it across the room. But we might as well give it a try. See if we can get it all the way up to the top. It's kind of a long climb to make it with a... You can see the count going down on the water cable thing on the right hand side of the screen. I have a little over 40 left. We might make it. We'll make it definitely to the top. I don't know if we'll make it back to the water tanks. That's okay. I want to jump. Well, shit. I'm going to jump over there. I have to jump all the way over a hole. Well, that sucks. While dragging a cable. Oh, shit. Nope. Yep, that's sneaky. Alright, note to self, we're going to come down that way, not up. Drop this sucker. Drop it. Drop it! Alright, we're going to go up the elevator. That sucked. That explains probably why people don't do that. Alright, well, we'll go up the elevator, we'll heal up, and we'll come down from the top. That's going to be easier anyway, because we can make a bunch more cables and be sure we have enough. Ouch. That hurt. You know, I think I'm really glad that I think that this goes too far. Yeah, this one goes way up. Well, we're going to have to figure out where it goes, but not right now. That's close enough. Okay, let's go get healed up. When you get red around your vision, you know you're in some serious deep shit. May have pushed your luck a little bit too far. Now see, I could run them just down the elevator, but I don't really particularly want to do that. I do have power to here. Okay. We can make it. Ugh. Which way is the... I think it's over that way. Yeah, see, so we just have to make it up here. That ladder is what comes there, but dang if it's not difficult to come up. And you'd have to jump backward. I'm not real good at that, the acrobatic kind of stuff. There's the stuff. So directly across is where you have to heal up. Do, 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 do. curious about that. Why isn't it pulling power? It's not pulling power from the platform where we have all those. It's pulling power from that direction, from downstairs. Why is it not pulling power from up above? I don't know. I may have a problem I have to go fix, but for right now, let's just go heal up. And we'll drop a cable down that ladder. We'll need water and we'll need electricity, so I'll have to do it twice. That's okay. Then I think we're going to call it quits there once I get that cable down. Yeah, the performance really improved after I removed a few things from downstairs. I just had too much stuff in one space. Okay. Alright, so the water's access to the water is directly there. You know what I could do? I could ignore the There's a thought. I could ignore the ladder altogether and just drop bungee down to the. I feel like there's a. Yeah, there's still a cable. There we go. Kept hearing it. I could just connect here and drop down. There's a ladder, so I could even just drop down to the water. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. You go over there. How many cables do I have? 52. So that won't be enough to connect up the pumps. Okay, where is our fabricator? Over here. It's not enough to connect everything downstairs, so we might as well try to make more. And then what we'll do is we'll get all the water pumps functional. I might at least water hookup. I might hold off on. We'll see if I have enough stuff to make the tubing. Okay. Nope. What do I need? Rubber and plastic. Okay. So I have a boatload of plastic down at the ship. I don't think I've got any up here, because that was the bugaboo when we were first here, was trying to get plastic and fabric. That's why I went out to do the grand search for additional stuff. But we've got it now. We've got it in the boat. But that being said, I'm tired and we now have another step we have to go through. So I think what I'm going to do is head down to the boat and we'll call it here for today. I think it's straight on out is where the boat is. Or I might run over to that little unknown and see what that is, because I'm curious about it. And Barry likes to travel. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the main way out. It's got four power cords. Now I'm curious, are those all four power, or is this is water. Okay. Wait, this isn't the way out. Is it? Yeah, this is the way out. I think. Yeah. It looks exactly like the one that takes you down to the elevator. Now, that one is the walkway that gets you up onto those cross beams. So we're going to take that another day. I did it once before, but I wasn't recording, and then I died. I had to make a leap, and I died, and I didn't quite connect the dots. So there you have it. Yeah, we're only 1.3 kilometers from it. So let's go do that real quick. Right. We'll bring plastic and other plastic fabric back with us. Everything's working. Everything's banking power. We do have water here I could pump up, but that's a good policy. But you know what you can't do is you can't pump it off the ship into there unless you park the ship right up against the dock. So that's an option too. Because I do have the capacity to pump on the ship into a purifier. I have a purifier, and actually I have 2 purifiers on board. So I could take one apart and take it across there. That's probably what I'll do. Oops. Yeah, so I've got the bilge pump and the freshwater purifier. I've got it plumbed in there, but if I park close enough to the dock, you can't string a wire across the water this far because it won't reach that far. But I can take this in, fill those tanks, and help the water production that way. But I think we're fine with the 4 water below and in the building. And then I'll just take this purifier apart and take it in there and re-establish it downstairs. And that way we can run 2 pumps off of each purifier. That should increase our water production, I think, if I've got the physics figured out. So let's do that. Alright. I'm feeling jonesing to get the heck out of here for a little while. Just keeping in mind that while you're away, the creepy little things get out to play. I'm wondering if I can get off of there into that room, or if I'm already in that room, because I've got it powered up. Now, these were all red when I got here. That was my indication that something was wrong. So that's just FYI. It's white when it's in good standing, and it's red when it's not. Okay, where are the landmines, or the mines? They're not behind us, but they are to all sides. So I'm just going to back up out of here. I'm not docked. I'm not moored. Up anchor and back out of here. We'll just take a little trip and then we'll come on back, because I used up an incredible amount of plastic, aluminum, and fabric getting set up here. So I think we're going to be happy to go look for some more resources. We're still operating only on the diesel, but I will kick in the I will definitely kick in the electric motor once I verify that the power production is back up on the ship. Because when we're running the food processor and the composter at the same time, the ship really went down. So as much power as I've banked on here, it dropped down, and then it took a long time to refill again because of the fact that it's spread across so many tanks or so many batteries. So when you're trying to refill your batteries and you have more than 5, 9, 13, 16, think 17 batteries altogether. Oops, sorry, shark. He's gonna be pissed at me. I'm going right over him. Oh, he came right out the other side. Oh, I think I damaged him. I did. Hey, let's use that opportunity. He took a hit from the ship. Oh shit. No. Let's see if we can pull him in. He's pissed now. Now let's try to pull him over here to the area on the ship where we do not have... get out from under me. Tanks. Let's see if we can pull him in here. Oh, you're not going anywhere, buddy. Come right over here. Need my tank. Sorry we ran over you, but now that we have. We don't need the titanium as much as we used to, but we should. No. Yeah, we definitely damaged him by running over him. That's good to know. I'm gonna roll over. Belly up. No. He can fight back against any of the little weevils that should approach us. Gotta pick up all the shark stuff from the water because he tends to disseminate. Oh, there's one of those things already waiting for me. This stuff kind of gets spread around and you want to grab as much of it as you can. Extended my see if we get the good stuff. That's it. That's what we want. Ultratech, yeah. Plus we got these red thingies and high-tech scraps too. Cool. So we got some good stuff from him. Let's go down and grind that up. That was a good idea. See, I think that this is some kind of a gateway. It looks like a gateway. It looks very electronic and... Oh wow, look at the light. Coming up, pinky. Pretty incredible. Beautiful game. Oh, let's grab our stuff out of our net too. Oh wow, the sun's coming up right behind Lazarus. So I think I'm going to rebuild the food processors and stick it to the roof. As long as you're only running one large processor at a time. You can manage. Put the food away. Put this some more stuff away. Okay, now we've got food chunk cubes on us. We've got protein, omega-3, fat, carbohydrate, well, pretty much everything. I Alright. Need that components we can get out of us. They're making it super heavy. I don't think we're going to need any of this stuff. Oh, there's one I didn't get put away. Carbohydrate. Oh, you know what? The carbohydrate one might be full. Yeah, it's full. So, the full stuff, like I said, I've got overflow fat food cubes. Okay, get all that stuff out of there so that the titanium will come out. The really good stuff right at the end, so I worry if you leave stuff jammed in there for too long, it might just carbon fiber. That was titanium. Alright, let's put that away. We want to get a significant chunk of fabric on us. I don't think that we picked up any batteries, nope. We needed fabric and plastic. So we've got tons of it, but yeah, we'll take that. We've got 56 plastic on us. We needed polyurethane too. Let's get some more of that. I've got tons of that too. Plenty of plastic. So we'll take the thing that we need a lot of with us. Nope. Nope. I think it's this one. Yep, there we go. There, now I've got the things we need to fix things. Got that pink food. I'm not sure which one. Is it the same pink? I got them separated out by the boxes. Alright. That's good enough. We're sort of heavy, but not too bad. Want to keep some stuff on us that you need to... let's see. Let's put this down again. We don't need it right now. Yeah, we don't need that strewn all the way across the room. We're not making any more of that stuff right now. That was what I was making, those small water things. Okay, what else can we drop off? Let's get this powered back up. Connect to the rifle. There we go. Backpack's all powered up, so we're ready to go. Once myself and the rifle are powered up. Got quiet in here. I have all the big equipment turned off. And if we're going to do food prep again, I'm going to shut everything off when it's not in use, because we don't want anything drawing power. Gotta stash all the power while we've got the sun out. Okay, now we are ready to migrate onto this tiny little POI. I don't know if it's a habitat or a seed bank or what. No idea. They just appeared on the map after the update. looks like a tiny little thing sticking up out of the water. I was overly curious and wondered what it was. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and move those tasks off of my... Oh, I can't do it when I'm piloting that ship. Oh boy. We'll hit it on the way back. Well, I mean, we'll stop at it, not hit it. We just trounced it. I hope we didn't damage it. What does this place look like? It's tiny. Got a roller ball right on top. Interesting. Why do they have a roller ball? What have you got to hide, senor? That you have a roller ball on you. If you have vase. There we go. Lux. There we go. Oh, we don't need to take 102 of them. If we need more than 25, we're in trouble. As soon as we start shooting, he will activate. As long as you leave him alone. Better get up higher because we will hit the railing or have a better chance of clearing the railing. Hello. Okay, there we go. Okay, ready everybody? Deploying his guns. That's interesting. Why not? He can't. Is he in too tight of a space? That's not much of a challenge if you're going to just stand there and die. Which he is. So what is this place? How do you get to the roof? Okay. Well, let's find out. Let's put this away. Super heavy. Carrying that with me if I don't have to. Oh shoot, I'm going to take it out of my hand, so. Actually, I'm gonna go with the electric. In case there's a whole bunch of squirrely things that are thinking about coming after me. Okay, bye-bye. There we go. Oh. Interesting. Goes down to a rock. Nothing underneath it. No secrets under there. Watch there be another roller boy. Something made a weird noise. Oh, it's the red ones. This is a different kind of hatch. How do you get up top? Must be a ladder inside. I heard more. Oscar, what you doing, honey? Ah! They're weird. They're black and red. Maybe they're that way because I zapped them. I see you in there. There's a lot of them in there. There were, anyway. Okay, that's an interesting experience. I'm sure it's not done yet. Is that as high as it goes? A little higher. You're gonna have to crouch to get in there. Not super fond of that idea. Okay. You got memories? That's good. Quite a few memories, as a matter of fact. But how do you get up on the roof? I gotta get up there and get that roller ball. I'm not giving that up. So how do you get up there? I don't see any way up that way. There wasn't any stairs from inside. Do you have to parkour? Maybe. Oh. Just not quite tall enough. I don't know if this is going to work or not, but nope. That's not big enough or shaped right to get up on. Can I stand on the door? Oh, I can. But I can't get any higher. Shoot. Let's go around the outside and see if there's another more obvious approach. Jumping puzzle of some kind. Oh, I don't. I guess maybe I could put the ship closer and jump across. Let's try that. tall enough. Oh, we'll find out. Slightly forward. Try to maneuver so that we're not 100%. Just a little bit back. And we'll swing the rear. Wrong way. Just try to cozy up to it a little at a time. Against it. Of course we got it on the high seas. Of course we do. Is that close enough? Oh, careful, careful, careful. I don't think that's going to be close enough for me to get to. Shoot. Where are we? Backed up. What the hell? I don't think I'm close enough. Or high enough. Not high enough anymore. I was trying to get the bridge close enough so I could jump across from here. But we went backward. A shark. Okay, let's try this again. Back up just a little bit. Steerage way. Up just a tiny bit. Oh, back. There we go. So we can back up. Sidle up to it just a little bit at a time. Okay, that's enough of that. Slightly forward. Turn into it a little bit. Try not to kill ourselves. We just want to glide on past. Just barely kiss the place. Gotta get past it enough that the bridge is gonna be lined up. Or maybe too far. Shit. Too far. Boy, this is quite challenging, isn't it? I don't think I can jump that far. Especially not with this stupid... I got this stupid thingy in the way. Get out of my way, you. Okay, there. So I can't get a running start. I have to just do a leap of faith and try it. Okay, wait for the water to raise us up and kind of nudge us toward it. Nope. Nope. Too far away. It's a good idea, but I just can't. It's going to be really hard to position the boat close enough to jump across. It's going to be a real challenge. It doesn't stop on a dime, so when you're trying to maneuver, you just need to go about 10 feet backward and a little closer without scraping a tanks off on the let's see, which way do we want to go? Probably backward a little bit. Just a little bit backward. Turn toward it. That might be enough. Okay, now slightly forward, but turn into it. Are we going forward? Oh, shit. Push the wrong button. It's hard to coordinate all this stuff. Oh, stop it. Oh, shit, I'm going way too fast. Shit, I went way too fast. Darn it. See, you can't see how fast you're going when you're... you can't see how fast you're going when you're in this view. You can't see what your controls are. Now, slow down. There we go. Now steer toward it. Going too fast. And we have to practically goose it. And then we have to sidle past it. Sidle past it very carefully. Slow down. And we have to try to get the back of the bridge lined up so we can jump across. But we have to start stopping well before we actually have to. I don't know if I got it that time or not. I think we're too far away. Yeah, we're too far away still. Dang it. Because we're sidling backward on the anchor. Alright, so up anchor, slide forward, tilt in to the right. Kiss that puppy. Okay, that's enough. That's going to be enough. By the time we do the... oh, it's not enough. I don't think this is going to work. It's too hard to navigate a built up. So I don't know how to get on there to get the roller boy. I don't want to give up, but I can't maneuver the ship very well in that direction. All right, daylight will help. All right, so let's back it up. Just slightly back it up. Let's tilt it toward the thing. Too fast. Okay, now go forward slightly. We'll steer it into. Oh, wait. I can't see the goddamn. Oh shit! I can't see. Okay, stop! Stop! I'll stop. I can't. Uh-oh, I can't see what I'm doing because the sun's behind us. I couldn't see. Shit. Couldn't see the speed. Alright, we're gonna have to back up again. Slightly, just slightly. Tip around that way. We're just gonna have to aim pretty much right at it and just scrape away. I can fix things later. Okay. Slightly ahead. Slightly ahead. Barely steerage way. So I can get it ahead, very, very close to the building. The trick is stopping in time because the waves are pushing us toward it. You stop in time but not too early or the ship will be too far away from it. I don't know, this is probably the best I can do. I don't think it's going to be close enough. Just can't get close enough to jump from the bridge to there. This part has to be close and it's just so hard to steer it like that. It does not it doesn't negotiate like that. Okay. Again, we're gonna go back. Slightly back. Slightly back. Jesus Christ. Slightly back. Jesus. It is so hard to control when you can't see. Okay, now forward. Slightly. We're going very slowly forward. We've done this several times already. We just can't stop it at the right time. So it's just really frustrating. Okay, turn into it a little bit. I don't want to crash into it too early, but we almost, yep, we crashed into it. It's okay. I need the taller part to be there though. Okay, hang on. Let's drop anchor and see if I can jump across there with, or actually attached to it because I hit it. Let's see if I can get across from there. I don't know. Because the bridge is, or the edge of the boat is higher here. We might be able to jump across from here. We can have hope. It's kind of a long jump. Oh, we made it. Oh, we made it, guys. We made it. Oh, oof. Jeez, eat Pete's. All that effort for you. Alright. Definitely worth it, guys. I don't like to give up. Okay, there's nothing else up here. So let's get back on board and then we're going to dive underneath because it's full daylight. There we go. Oh, man. Alright, take our pistol. Let's see if we got some more pistol rounds because I think we're kind of short on pistol rounds, yeah. Yeah, there's some more. Yeah, thank you. We got a lot of crap on us. You know what? We're gonna save because I don't want to have to try that again. If we die now, we lose all that progress. So there might be something underwater that's... We don't know anything about these places, but we have heard that there are supposed to be caves. Don't know anything about them. I haven't found any of them. I haven't looked for any of them. But these new nodes, there must be a reason why it was there, not just for a roller boy and well, let's find out. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. Good luck, folks. Okay. I don't see anything down to here. Okay. Some bio waste that's collected on here. See anything else. There's no openings in this. I didn't see any anyway. Nope, no openings in the base of this. Nope. Alright, well. One anchor is on here and one anchor is below here, so are we on the top of a building? Use that yet because doesn't look like a cave from this angle. No, not this way. It's very interesting. I should have powered all the way up before I came down here. I can put my backpack on real quick. Okay. How deep are we? 67 meters. Okay. Let's see what's around this. It looks like a ramp, kind of. Trouble is you swim so slowly at this depth. 68 meters. I don't see any doors or anything, any holes. We're only on this level though. We have to go all the way around this level. And then we'll go over the edge. We don't find anything. There's daylight so we can see pretty well. Gonna get real complicated after dark. See, this looks like some kind of ramping system. Maybe I'm just seeing stuff. And I don't see any openings. Yet, anyway. Definitely continues on down below me. Each time you see one of these little things like that, you think maybe there's a hole there. Huh, what's that down there on the ground I'm in? Something below us there. Oh, it's a mattress. Oh, shit. Huh. Okay, we're below safe zone. Let's pop up a little. Okay, still don't see a hole. Oh! Now that definitely looks like a door. Or maybe it's just my light reflecting back at me. Yeah, shoot, it's just my light. Okay, well we're right kind of at the edge of where we're capable of swimming without losing power. Let's see if we can swim around the corner here. It wouldn't be surprising if they tucked it down right at the border of where you're able to dive. They have taken a couple of things just a little bit lower to see, you know, so you have to go and risk yourself in order to make it there. So we'll do this for a little while, then we're going to have to go up. I don't see a hole. I don't know that there's a cave, I just heard there could be. Okay, let's go around this side. Get up a little higher. Doesn't help that we're using our light. But it's kind of obligatory down here. I don't see anything. Well, it's very intriguing, but I just don't see an opening. I mean, I see what suggests an opening several times, but I don't actually see an opening. Okay, let's swim. Oh, that scared me. I thought that was... Geez, if they wanted a bit tricky, they could have put a kraken down here. Yeah, I think we're going to have to head up now, guys. We don't have enough power to stay this low. We didn't start off with a full load of power, though, so... slow going, getting above that mark. There we go. Wait, is that a hole? Is that a hole? Or is that just shadows? Yeah, it's just shadows. Okay, well, I think we'll have to leave this for another day to explore down here again. Because we need to get back up to the surface. We're going to be pushing it real... Oh, jeez. I don't know. It's very intriguing, but I don't see any entrance that might be a cave. It'd be so funny if my anchor was sitting right in front of it, wouldn't it? Just don't see anything. Of course, we didn't make it all the way around at depth, so... Well, we'll see about it another time. I did see a shark when I was on my way down here, so... Not thrilled with the possibility of running into one of those down here. Let's get up out of here. That's the buoy we ran over, or ran very close to. So, what does the buoy have in it? Come on. Something was hitting me. Anybody see the shark? Okay. Sometimes I've had to jump up and down on these things. There we go. To get them to open. Come on. Oh, it's hard when you have this thing on your back. Ah, there we go. Oh, that's good stuff. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah, shark. Quick, 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 quick. Swim, 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 swim. I thought he was there. Oh, Lord Almighty. Swim faster. Get up out of here. He can attack you on the ladder. Holy shit, that was close. Oh my god. Another time, buddy. Ooh, he had it in mind, though, you can tell. Alright, now we gotta do one thing real quick. We gotta check our tanks. Because we did ram up against that thing pretty good. We damaged the ship a little bit, but not bad. Okay, those are good. It's these ones that kind of took it on the chin. But so far, so good. Nope, they're all okay. Alright, so we checked underneath. There wasn't any things underneath. We checked down deep. There wasn't anything down deep. There's a roller boy on top. There was stuff in the interior, some nice memories. But that was basically it. Alright guys, I think I'm going to just stay here and then quit for the day, and then potentially when we come back I'll gear up with as much power as possible, and then we'll go, ooh, I better go and speaking of power, and then we'll take another dive at it. But I think I might have to kill that shark before we go down, because that was a little scary. I forgot he was so close when I dived in there. So better not to think about it. Okay. I've got the biggest backpack on that there is. I was kind of hoping they would make another one for when you got to be the new levels and stuff, but they didn't add any additional size backpack or anything. Electric pistols. Yeah, that could be filled up a little bit. There we go. Alright, so lots of adventures today, and we'll get back to Lazarus and keep working on those pumps. That'll be our next step. After we get back there, I do want to take another look down below there when I have enough power to really explore a bit further, because it just chunks away at your power as you're diving deeper than the safety limit. So you don't take much of a hit, but the unfortunate thing is they put a needle in that you can inject yourself with to increase your health at the cost of your power, but there's no needle to go the other way. Maybe they'll put that in later, because I could give up a lot of my health when diving to give myself additional power, because it's the power that gets chunked when you're diving. Where's that shark? This looks like a big gun, you know. Wouldn't that be great if you had like a harpoon or a giant cannon you could fire? Oh, that would be sweet. Excuse me, I'm getting really tired. Okay, so let's he's so damn close. I'm so tempted. Yeah, we're gonna go for it. Let's see. I've got plenty of ammo on me. Let's try the electric one. I've done it before and I have been able to hit it, but you have to aim low. Oh yeah. It doesn't kill him. At least I haven't found that it kills him so far. but it definitely knocks him. Kiss her. I think because he's at least partially electronic, you would think that the charge would do him more harm, but it doesn't seem to work that way. Oh, he's smoking a little bit. Trying to hit him in the part that looks mechanical. Not liking it. I think I'm out of charge. Yep, I'm out of charge. Oh, shoot. Well, let's switch to the other one now. There we go. Don't you swim away. Now let's see, which ammo do I have? Yeah, that's a good one. Don't you go away. Come back over here and die like a shark close by where I can easily harvest you. He's close. There we go. There we go. So the electricity really tenderizes him. Nighttime, but I'm going for it. Oh shoot! Oh, we made it! We made it! Oh shoot! Yeah, stay on him. Suck up all of its bits. I think I might have gotten most of his bits. Oh, no, there they are. That's the thing, you don't want to walk away before you look around for white water. That's always a symptom of something floating in the water. There we go. There are a couple pieces. I think I got most of it. Yeah, there's something there. That's the trouble. You think you got everything, you go back on board and discover you didn't get the titanium. The bits that have the titanium. Node. NDS node. What did that say? I gotta go look at the map to see if that showed up on the map after we got here. It did not identify it previously. So let's go up and look at the map and see what that said. NDNS. But what does that mean? Looks like it's a marker for something, but I don't know. Okay, get under there. Okay. NDNS node 55.2. 55. It looks like it has. Get close enough I can see what the numbers say. 55.-2. That's weird. Huh. Okay. Well, that's what it was. Just, oh, look at all our path trying to back up and get to it. It shows the whole thing. Oh, the awkwardness. Oh, geez. Okay, so there's another one of those that showed up over here, almost directly west. So I think it's going to be similar. We're going to go back to Lazarus and get busy, but that was an interesting aside. Again, thank you so much for following with me. If you enjoyed the content, like and subscribe. And, oops, if you have any questions or comments, those are always welcome. And I will go ahead and dump all this stuff into the shredder and we'll call it a day. And you have a good one. And happy holidays if you don't stop in on another of my runs before then.